All right, thank you, Frank. Good evening. Good evening, everybody. The time is now 6:00 PM, and we're going to get our regular scheduled board meeting started. Madam Secretary, roll call.
VP Bowman.
Present.
I'm present. Trustee Dooley.
Present.
President Hannah.
Present.
Trustee Miller.
Present.
And Treasurer Terry.
Present.
We have a quorum.
Okay, if we can all stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. Can I get a motion for the approval of the agenda?
Support.
It's been moved by Trustee Dooley, supported by VP Bowman for the approval of the agenda. Any questions? Roll call.
I'm voting yes. Trustee Dooley.
Yes.
President Hannah.
Yes.
Trustee Miller.
Yes.
Treasurer Terry.
Yes.
VP Bowman.
Yes.
That passes 6-0.
All right, thank you. Good evening again, trustees. Moving down the agenda to consent agenda. Can I get a motion for the consent agenda?
So moved.
Support.
It's been moved by VP Bowman, supported by Treasurer Terry, to approve the consent agenda items. Any questions? Roll call.
Trustee Dooley.
Yes.
President Hannah.
Yes.
Trustee Miller.
Yes.
Treasurer Terry.
Yes.
VP Bowman.
Yes.
And I'm voting yes. That passes 6-0.
All right, thank you very much. Information from the superintendent and administration. Dr. Leverett?
Yes. Good evening, Dr. Hannah. Oh, I'm sorry. Good evening, Dr. Hannah, trustees. This evening, we have scheduled Honors Health. They have been a longtime partner with us, and they were here to present their community health presentation. And I don't see any representatives from Honors Health here, and they have confirmed their attendance this evening. So if we could move down to the Learn Well contract, I would appreciate that opportunity. This is the thank you. This is the Learn Well contract for services. The contract is to provide academic services for students at Havenwick Hospital's residential program, as Pontiac School District is obligated due to Havenwick being in our zone. And at this time, I will turn it over to Dr. Devison.
Good evening to everyone. Just wanted to read, we have the Learn Well contract, the background rationale. This contract is to provide academic services for students at Havenwick Hospital residential program as Pontiac School District obligation due to Havenwick being in our school zone. The amount is $137,300 for 10 months. There will be a monthly invoicing of $13,730, and we will be purchasing these items from general funds, and these are reimbursable expenses through Section 24. It is the recommendation of administration that the Board of Education approve the contract for Learn Well in the amount of $137,300 for the 25-26 school year.
Thank you very much, Dr. Devison. Board, any questions? Trustee Miller?
What is the title of Section 24? Can you provide an explanation as to what Section 24 is?
Section 24 is special education, one of the grants for special education.
No,
Any other questions? Are you good, Trustee Miller?
not particularly. Can you expand a little bit to give me some more clarity? Okay, special education, and then what?
So it's a reimbursable that we get from the Michigan Department of Ed. It's for all reimbursable items for special education students. So it's allotted funding for special education students.
What is the requirement and timeline for the reimbursement from the state of Michigan?
Dr. James is here.
Oh, I didn't even know she was here because
She
originally
just walked in.
Okay, no worries.
That was good timing.
Sorry.
I said that was good timing. You was
Oh.
right on time.
Good afternoon.
Hello.
Section 24, grant, we applied for it, last school year. But what Section 24 is monies that, the state provide for any district or anyone who provides services for like juvenile facilities or childcare facilities. And because Havenwick is in our school zone, we have an obligation to provide services for them. They have about 30 students. Their facility housed about 30 students. Of the 30 students, about 19 are special education students. And because of in our zone, we have to provide services for the students. For the total 30, we provide, instructional services, academic services. But for the special ed students, in addition to the academic services, we also have to provide special education supports and services. And it is 100. It's stated it's 100% reimbursable grant.
I have a question. Do we share this with any other district because we're kind of connected to Auburn Hills? And am I correct that Havenwood, do they have a mailing address of Auburn Hills? Because they're right there across the street from Auburn Hills. So I understand part of that is in our district, but do we share that with Avondale School District because they're definitely Auburn Hills?
Yes.
Or Rochester, all of those, the little surrounding communities?
Yeah.
What part of this, is this a one fee for everything or just what's being asked or allocated for Pontiacs?
Okay, you have two questions there. So I'm gonna answer the first question about the zoning area. We do not share the finances or the funding with any other school district because it is our zone. There are some addresses in Auburn Hills, Rochester, that's still part of Pontiac School Zone. Even like the non-public schools that we service, that may be, Auburn Hills or like Auburn Hills Christian, that's Auburn Hills, but that's Pontiac School Zone. So we are responsible as Pontiac School Zone, as our zone, we're responsible to service those students. Now, the second part was you asked is the amount, what this funds. This contract funds the teacher that we have to provide. So, and she is going to be full-time. She is a resource teacher who provides services for the special education students there.
So Dr. Jamison, is this like how we used to do after school, we go provide those services homebound? Is this kind of considered?
It's no, not really, because homebound and if they were, it would be a medical situation. So, and they would have to have a doctor's excuse or a doctor's script that says they're unable to attend school. Well, in this situation, well, I guess it is somewhat, because in this situation, they're saying they are unable to attend Pontiac schools. So if they were able to attend, with the facility, they're unable to attend in Pontiac schools physically.
I heard you mention a teacher's salary. Is this 137,300 would be the teacher's salary?
So it's for the salary plus all of the fees and services that this it's an MDE requirement that we are obligated to do this. So we, in conjunction with Oakland Schools, who's the ISD who supports us, we were looking for, when I say we, I'm talking about MDE, Oakland Schools, Pontiac, looking for someone who was qualified to provide services on site at that facility. This particular company, they have background with, they are able to provide a teacher who has past experience and knowledge of servicing, I don't want to say these type of students, but students in this type of facility.
So we're almost like a second party because we have employed a service company to provide us with the instructor?
The contract, that's what this contract is for.
Thank you.
Any other questions, trustees? VP Bowman and then Treasurer.
With,
So, point of privilege, I don't think she ever answered trustee Miller's question. I think,
The timeline for reimbursement.
yeah, the timeline for reimbursement.
Oh, the timeline for reimbursement is the following school year. So what it would be reimbursed for the 25, 26, 26, 27 school year.
so I know that with our special students over at Kennedy, because of some of their difficulties.
At Kennedy?
Sorry, I didn't turn on my mic. Okay, I know that, is there an age range with students for this teacher? So any young person that should be going to Pontiac School District that's in this Havenwood facility, this educator is from the full span from,
Mhm. Yes, she's providing resource support for all of the students there. And they are, the students who are currently there, middle school and high school students.
okay,
And it's up to age 18. They are appointed by the state, they're a ward of the state.
okay, thank you.
Any other questions?
I don't know who this goes to, whether it's which doctor, but on this, it talks about 137,300 annually for 10 months, and then there's another figure, 164,760 for 12 months. What are we doing?
So we're only doing the 10 months. We're not doing 12 months. So that's what was requested was the 10 months. They was just showing if we utilize the 12 months, but as a school district, we only offer the services for the 10 months.
Okay, so the Leadwell Company will invoice us for $13,730 per month. How much of that is salary?
We don't have that information. I can get that information from Learn Well from you, but that's the amount that we pay we would pay the contractors. It's $13,730 a month.
So you don't have a breakdown of what these fees will cover?
No, we're invoiced $13,730 and it includes the salary, fees and everything. Thank you.
I do have a question for you. The 19 students that will be serviced, what is their age range?
Middle school to high school.
Middle school to high
It
school,
only
okay.
goes up to age 18.
Okay. All right.
But
Any
it's a total of 30. But of this. it's
19 was
yeah.
special ed.
Mhm,
Okay.
yeah.
All right. Any other questions, trustees? No? Okay. Thank you. Then we'll go on down to our action item and then we'll circle back for the honors health. All right. Can I get a motion for the approval of Learn Well contract?
So moved.
Support.
It's been moved by VP Bowman, supported by Treasurer Terry for the approval of the Learn Well contract. Any questions?
Yes, I have
Trustee Miller?
a question and comment. My concern is that I understand this is grant funded and it says that it's reimbursable. Number one, I don't know what whether it's 134 or $164,000. What exactly is it allocated to? What type of services we're providing? I don't know. I know Dr. Jameson gave a blanket which said that next school year. I don't know what that timeline is, what the deadline is. My concern is that we could potentially be out of pocket for this money if we aren't diligent and don't meet the timeline. I do not, and my other question is, for this grant, being that we have more than 19 students in Pontiac School District, in our district, that have IEPs and 504s, that we're not meeting their needs, is this grant exclusively for Havenwick, or can it be used to service the students that come to the school district every day?
So this is just for Havenwick, and again, this goes back to a compliance issue that we had with MDE, Oakland Schools, and Pontiac School District. So this was mandated by the Michigan Department of Education.
Do you have that in writing that I can read it and reference it?
Yes, we can forward that to you.
Any other comments? Madam Secretary, roll call.
President Hannah,
Yes.
Trustee Miller,
No.
Treasurer Terry,
Yes.
VP Bowman.
Yes.
I'm voting yes. Trustee Dooley,
No.
that passes 4-2.
Okay, thank you very much. Honors Community Health Presentation, Dr. Leverett.
Yes, thank you, President Hannah. At this time, we'll have Jeff Cook and his staff from Honor Community Health has been trusted partners in ensuring our students and community have the health education resources and tools they need to make informed decisions that positively impact our students' lives.
Thank you, Dr. Leverett, and thank you, distinguished board, for giving us this opportunity to present. We have one presentation that will be broken up into two sections. First is our TPIP program called Taking Pride in Prevention. And then second is an overall presentation of our school-based health services that we provide inside the Pontiac School District. So Ramona Farr is our TPIP coordinator. She heads up our program, which includes both reporting and program. Do you have the presentation that I sent you, Dr.
We
Leverett?
do.
Could you pull
We have
that
it in
up?
front of us. Our system is down right now.
Thank you.
Can you go on, Doc, because they're not going to be ready. She can't do it.
Okay, I have a copy, doctor.
Oh, okay. Well,
Yeah,
let's keep
okay,
going.
okay.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, sure. Good evening, everyone. My name is Mona, and I am from Honor Community Health. Thank you so much for giving us the opportunity to stand in front of you and tell you what we are doing. We're going to talk today about Taking Pride in Prevention program. This program we get funded in 2020 and it's been implementing in Pontiac schools, Pontiac High, Pontiac Middle, and ITA since 2020 until the end of September of this year. And luckily we get the grant back, so we get awarded again. But we need your approval now. So I'm presenting the program, and with your approval, we're going to start again for another 5 years, hopefully. Okay, what is TPIP? Taking Pride in Prevention program. It is a program that is federally funded through the State Personal Responsibility Education Program, PREP program. The TPIP program, it is educate adolescents ages 12 through 19 years old on both abstinence and contraception through the implementation of evidence-based and evidence-informed programs, along with addressing these three adult subjects: adolescent development and puberty, healthy relationship, parent-child communication. The goals and objective of this program, the TPIP program's goal is to reduce the rate of teen unintended pregnancy, STIs, and HIV by delaying the initiation of sex among adolescents. And this would be achieved through the implementation of program, evidence-based and strength-based program to build skills for dealing with peer pressure and empowers young people to make informed decisions related to their sexual health and pregnancy prevention. And that curriculum or program is called Making Proud Choices. It's an evidence-based program that provides adolescents with the knowledge, confidence, and skills necessary to reduce the risk of STIs and unintended pregnancy by abstaining from sex or using condom if they choose to have sex. It is based on cognitive behavioral theories, focused groups. The goal of Making Proud Choices is to empower youth with necessary tools and skills to change their behavior in ways that will reduce the risk of an unplanned pregnancy or becoming infected with STI or HIV. Specifically, this curriculum emphasizes that adolescents can reduce the risk for STIs, HIV, pregnancy using condom in a correct way. This program is implemented by me as program coordinator and by a certified and qualified health educator. At the same time, this program cannot succeed without two supportive entity. The main entity of this program is CAC, which is Community Advisory Council, and that is established, maintained, and renewed every year by us. And participants are recruited from schools and the community at large. And CAG, Community Advisory Council, should reflect the diversity of professionalism and expertise of the members to serve the mission of the council. And what is the role? The role of the CAC member is to view and review our program and approve and support the implementation of sex education in schools, gain community support and involvement to ensure the well-being of our youth, and to make recommendation for policy and procedures for the program, and also help us with the school-based health program policies and procedures. And also, CAG, we meet quarterly during funding year, and the members is representative of the diversity of target population, target area, and a broader community, and include parents, guardian, clergy, healthcare professional, school personnel, business owners, and other influential from the community. The CAG members serve as a project advisors as well. And they are influential in gaining program support and providing input and guidance for the program and activities we provide in schools and the classroom. The CAC member also support holding and helping us, we're doing that, but they're helping us to hold a workshop called TITO, Talk Early and Talk Often. It is provided to parents and guardians, trusted adults, and broader community members. And it is the 1 hour workshop, and it's provided by Barb Fliss, the founder of Parent Action for Healthy Kids. The goal of TITO is Talk Early, Talk Often is a nationally recognized parent education initiative aimed at helping parents of middle school and high school youth to talk with their children about abstinence and sexuality. It continues to be offered to parents. We can do it in schools, we can do it in community organization, we can do it also provided in church. But at the same time, since COVID hit, we are doing this virtually. And in the workshop, parents will learn about ways to open doors to conversation with their youth about abstinence and sexuality, recognize and use teachable moment to open the subject and communicate with their youth and provide facts where they are confident and they have skill to do that. Since we started in 2020, even despite the hit of COVID, so far to the end of September, we served around a little bit more than 1,500 students in the schools, and this is really an honor for us. Thank you for giving us this opportunity. And just now and also the second power that help us also, the YAC. The YAC is the Youth Advisory Council. This year, we have bi-monthly meeting, and this year it was very successful. The youth were very involved. They did many activities. They did the painting, competence and to win, and it was very nice. So it is very supportive and very nice to see our youth involved in these programs. So now I'm going to give you the names of the title of this program. I said they are 10 sessions were provided in 8 weeks. We combine 2 sessions inside, so we don't take too much of this teacher's time. So session 1 is getting to know you and steps to making your dreams come true. And we add puberty at that time. So we tell them, we connect everything we provide with their future, what they want it to be, and we connect it. If you want this to be, you need to plan from now. You need to act from now, and how to protect yourself to get there. And session 2 is consequences of sex, HIV, and okay, attitude about sex, HIV, and condom. And session 4, strategy for preventing HIV infection, and it's called Stop, Think, and Act. And we add healthy relationship to it. And the consequences of sex and STDs, consequences of sex, pregnancy. And session 7, developing condom use and negotiation skills. This is very important session for the youth. They do lots of role play to feel comfortable about it, and enhancing refusal negotiation skills. And also we integrate 2 important subject or topics to talk about consent. What is consent? Make it like maybe it's not a consent. Let me think about it, it's not a consent. And what is consent? And also we talk about sexting, and this is lesson, how important it is and how to protect themselves of doing that. And we talk about the law regarding that. Thank you. Any question?
Yes.
Yes.
The age is 12 through 19, correct?
Correct, yes.
And then some of the locations would include, in addition to the high school and the middle school, Owen and Walt Whitman. So my question would be, are the parents informed?
Yes.
Is it volunteer? Do the students get to without parent approval?
No, okay, when let's say we schedule with a teacher and we are in the classroom next week, whatever it is, and we send a letter, we give it to the teacher and he sent it to the parents of his classroom. And it is like negative consent, like if you don't want your child to attend, so we don't need a consent. If you don't want your child to attend this, we're gonna be at this date and we're gonna provide this program, and we'll put all the information about that program, all the titles and the description I gave you, it would be in the letter. And we tell them, if you want to exclude your child, please sign and send it to the teacher. And we'll collect these consents. So far we get maybe 2 or 3.
I didn't see a monetary cost when I went through. I might have missed it going fast. Is there a monetary cost for us on the fair?
Maybe for the families?
For the district, we need to get
The district, what's the district's cost to have this program? So there's no monetary exchange
You mean between honor and?
with the district
There's a
and the company?
Yes.
Will it cost us anything, or is this
No.
absolutely free?
Absolutely
Free
free.
program. There's no
No.
grant money, no exchange of any monetary.
Nothing. We love what we do, actually. It's a pleasure. It's a pleasure, not like honor, actually.
If
Especially
you don't
for me.
mind me asking, who funds your program?
The state of
state
Michigan,
funds.
MDHS, yes, through the prep program.
Thank you.
Any other questions, trustees? For honors? No? Okay, thank you.
Okay, so soon we hear from you. We're gonna start in the classroom. We are eager to be there. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
So I will be really brief to respect your time. I'm on page 12, and it's slide 24. So I'm just going to give a brief overview of all of our current school-based health centers that we offer through Honor Community Health. Our program is funded through the Michigan Department of Health and Human Services, and we work with the Child and Adolescent Health Division with the state. Those are direct funds that we receive to help pay for salaries, supplies, fringe benefits. And then we provide in-kind services at about a 30% match. So all of our in-kind services are covered through honor, through all of our federal grants. It's support like finance and HR and accounting. So my name is Jeff Cook, Chief of Community Services, and this is Laura Diaz over here. She's our program manager. If you flip the slide, page 25 is our mission and our vision of honor. So our mission is to be your trusted healthcare partner offering high quality, compassionate care through clinical excellence, community involvement, and patient engagement. Our focus is to create a lasting impact in the lives of our patients and their families. Our patients are supported by a dedicated team of healthcare professionals who are deeply rooted in the communities we serve. We strive to build relationships and strengthen communities to foster healthier and happier lives. This is an event that we had at Pontiac High School, part of our teen outreach program that we had during the summer. Next slide. Honor Community Health is a nonprofit community health center offering comprehensive and integrated primary behavioral health and dental care throughout 20 sites located in Oakland County. 11 of these sites are school-based. Serving the greater Pontiac area, Honor also offers enabling services to remove barriers to care such as transportation, translation, insurance enrollment, and connecting patients to community resources. Services are open to all community members regardless of ability to pay or place of residence. Honor received designation as a federally qualified health center back in May of 2015. Up top is our locations for our primary and behavioral health care centers. As you can see, we have 7 that are located in Pontiac, Waterford. We have 2 in Southfield. And then in the orange is our dental Joslyn Smile Center located in Pontiac. And then our Oakland 360 Care Center, which is a walk-in center located right off of Woodward Loop in Pontiac. And then in the green are our school-based sites. As you can see, we have a school-linked health center that we will be opening in about 3 to 4 months in Pontiac. And then our other Pontiac sites is Harrington Elementary School, where we will be putting a full-time mental health therapist. And then we have a therapist at Owen Elementary School, a therapist at Pontiac High School. We have a full clinical program, which I'll go into and explain that. Pontiac Middle School, another full clinical program integrating behavioral health and medical. And then at Walt Whitman is where we put a full-time therapist. Next slide. So our staffing model at our full clinical sites is we have a physician that oversees our entire program. We have 1 advanced practice provider, either a nurse practitioner or a physician assistant, 1 master level mental health therapist, 1 medical assistant and or a patient care tech. We also have a community health worker, a CAHC manager, which is Laura. And then myself, I oversee the entire school-based program. Our E3 sites, that's where we put a full-time master level therapist where we just provide mental health, is we have our therapist and then a community health worker that will help the families out with social determinants of health. And it's a picture, a photo of our staff at Pontiac High School right there. The next slide. Okay. Our mental health services, school-based, we offer evaluation and assessment, one-on-one individual therapy, as well as group family therapy, also health education, support groups, and then a prevention-focused health education too, based on the needs of the students. Here, the top picture is of our staff at Pontiac Middle School. Dr. Leverett is in there. We had a site visit from Representative Brenda Carter that day, and then a picture of one of our therapists at Pontiac High School who will go in between the high school and middle school providing therapy. Next slide. Our primary services consist of well child and comprehensive physical exams. We go beyond the sports exam and sports physical, where we are much more comprehensive. We have screenings and exams, risk assessments, laboratory services. So we have a full lab inside both Pontiac High School and middle school. We do CLIA wave testing, specimen collection. We do hearing and vision screening, preventative oral applications, spirometry, pulse ox. We can do telehealth, both medical and mental health, virtual visits. We do pregnancy testing, and then, of course, health education. We can provide health ed to teachers, parents, and community members too, if there's a need. And also with our primary services, we do comprehensive immunizations, both what is required by the school and what is required through our ACIP guidelines. We treat illnesses and injuries, chronic conditions such as asthma, diabetes, STI, HIV education, counseling, and testing and treatment. And then a big part of our program, we provide referrals to specialists. So if we have a student that needs to be seen by a cardiologist, maybe a pulmonologist, could be a specialist, a psychiatrist, then we will work within Honor or the community to provide those referrals. We will follow up with the parent and the student just to make sure that there are no barriers for them making their appointments. And our prevention and health education services, this is a photo of Mona's staff member. Her name is Andrea, and she was giving a prevention talk to some students. I think this was here at ITA, Mona? Yeah. So we go far beyond clinical and mental health to meet the needs of the community and the students. It could be talks on alcohol, tobacco, and other drugs, HIV, AIDS, and STI prevention, nutrition and physical activity. We could offer pregnancy prevention as well as suicide prevention. Education on trauma, which there is a lot of trauma with students these days and families, as well as depression, anxiety, asthma. And then a big part of our program, such as Ramona spoke about, is our youth advisory councils. They really, and our community advisory councils, they are so important in terms of guiding us to determine if we're doing a good job. They also offer feedback on kind of like guide us what's going on in the schools. A lot of things we might not hear from students. So they kind of guide us to let us know if we need to focus more on a different area to meet the needs of the students. Next slide. So I put together some numbers for you. This was last fiscal year for the locations of Pontiac High School and Middle School and Owen Elementary and Walt Whitman. 933 Pontiac School District students received services inside our school-based health centers last year. 3,677 visits, an average of 3.9 visits per student were given. 486 students received physical activity nutrition counseling due to a high body mass index. 2,052 students and community members received school-based health service outreach information. Over 1,400 students received group health education and prevention information. So that is all information based on health and wellness and meeting their needs of in terms of how to maintain that wellness. Over 774 immunizations were administered. That would have been at Pontiac High School and Pontiac Middle School alone. 912 risk assessments were administered to students. 917 depression screens were administered to students. And then all of our sites received an A on the Michigan Department of Health and Human Services site survey. All minimum program requirements were met at all sites. And we also received notice from the surveyors through the state that we had the best site scores in the state of Michigan. So I'm very proud of that. It goes to show how dedicated the staff in terms of working with the schools. We work collaboratively with the staff, making sure we don't miss anything with the students. And next slide. So if you have any questions for me regarding any of the services,
All right, trustee VP Bowman.
yes.
Are most of the services drop in for students or community members? They just,
Yeah. So at Walt Whitman and Owen, because we only have one staff member there, it's pretty much for the kids of the district. So particularly the school. We can carry between a 50 and 80 caseload students for that one therapist. So pretty much it's for those kids that go to the school. And then if there are other kids within Pontiac School District, such as maybe some family members, we can see them there. At Pontiac High School and Middle School, we do open it up to not only the kids that go to that school, but kids that live in the district. And then some outside district kids, they may be able to come if there's need. And we open that up just because sometimes families are so transient that they may start off going to that school. They may move out of the area. We want to make sure we maintain that relationship with them because they might not have any other means for healthcare services. None of our patients or family members will ever get a bill in the mail. So if we have a family that has a commercial insurance, such as Blue Cross, if there's a deductible or a balance, what we do is we go ahead and write that off. Each student is considered a family of one. So if they don't have insurance, usually at Honor, we go by a sliding fee scale based on the income of the family. 99.9% of the students have little to no income, or they have far below the poverty level, RPL. So therefore, there's no copays. We still accept all insurances, including Medicaid. And anything, 100% of the money that we bring in through reimbursement outside of our grants, and it actually includes our grants, is put back into the services that we provide through that school-based site.
thank you.
Yes.
All right, any other questions?
This is just a comment. Want to commend you on bringing the program to the school because as we look at the child, the wholeness and the wellness of the child, these are certainly will enhance their academic growth when we know their mental stability is there. So
Yes.
thank you.
You're very welcome. We also provide homeless services. So even those students that are deemed emancipated, or even if they're considered homeless, where they're going from family to family home, we have a homeless coordinator that we can have assist that family in either with housing, food, whatever needs they have. And then we do have a homeless remote team that consists of a nurse practitioner, medical assistant, and our homeless coordinator that will go out into the community. We will go out into the streets and treat the individuals that are experiencing homelessness. Then we'll go to the area shelters and we will treat families, youth, and adults. We go to Hope Shelter, Lighthouse, various other shelters too. So we do recognize that a lot of families are struggling. Our community health worker, we have one community health worker assigned to all of our school-based sites. We need like 3 or 4 more, but she will assist families if they're experiencing difficulty with transportation or paying their electric bill, whatever their needs are, food insecurities. We will work with that family, find them resources. If Honor can provide those resources, we will. If not, we'll work with community organizations. But transportation is really big. If there's a student, let's say, that needs to be transported to the clinic, or even the family, we'll go ahead and work that out with them. Of course, no charge to the family.
I would like you to add this to your wraparound services, Christian Community Response Team, as an extension, because we also help those families to stay in their homes if they're facing eviction or security, food deficits, or, so we do provide. So I would like you to put that in your list of things, and it's
Yeah.
called Christian Community Response Team. We're
Gotcha.
located downtown Pontiac.
Oh, excellent.
And that will
Okay.
be another resource that we can utilize to ensure the development of our students.
Excellent. Would you write that down, Laura? Just, yeah. She's my right-hand person over here. She's excellent. We will certainly put that in the presentation. I'll pass that along to, I'm sure our CHWs are aware of that organization too, so.
All right, any other questions? Thank you.
All right, you're welcome. Thank you so much for your time.
All right, next on our agenda, under regular working agenda, Board of Education for discussion and approval is the resolution honoring Miss Dolores Patricia Humphrey. And the resolution reads as, School District of the City of Pontiac Board of Education, resolution honoring the life of Dolores Humphrey. Whereas the school district of the City of Pontiac has been privileged to graduate thousands of talented individuals over the decades who have gone on to dedicate their lives to educating students. Whereas the school district has been fortunate to employ many of those alumni who have left an incredible impression on our students and community. Whereas Dolores Humphrey worked for the Pontiac School District for over 40 years. Whereas during her 4 decades serving the students of this community, she was known for not only teaching subjects, but also life lessons. Whereas she graduated from Pontiac Central High School and Eastern Michigan University. Whereas she was a lifelong and dedicated member of the Pontiac community, serving on the board of Pontiac General Hospital for over 20 years, attending Newman AME Church, and as involved leader for the Pontiac chapter of Delta Sigma Theta sorority. Whereas she passed away on September 20th, 2025. Resolved, the Board of Education for the School District of the City of Pontiac hereby celebrates the life and career of Dolores Humphrey and mourns her passing, which is a profound loss for the Pontiac School District community. And further resolved, that we extend our deepest sympathies to her family, friends, colleagues, and neighbors. And further resolved, the Board of Education expresses our deepest gratitude to her service, for her service to our community and to the thousands of people whose lives she enriched. Sincerely, the Board of Education. And this is one of our VP Bowmans. This was her auntie. And this was also, Ms. Humphrey and her family lived in the neighborhood that I grew up in, and I graduated high school with her son, Keenan. So our sincerest condolences to you, VP Bowman, as well as the Humphrey family. Can I get a motion for the approval of the resolution honoring Ms. Dolores Patricia Humphrey?
So moved.
Support.
It's been moved by Trustee Dooley, supported by VP Bowman, for the approval of resolution honoring Ms. Dolores Patricia Humphrey. Any questions? Roll call.
President Hannah,
Yes.
Trustee Miller,
Yes.
Treasurer Terry,
Yes.
VP Bowman.
Yes.
I'm voting yes. Trustee Dooley,
Yes.
that passes 6-0.
Thank you. All right, moving down to the finance items, reports, monthly financial reports, updates. Dr. Leverett.
Thank you. At this time, we'll have Catherine from Pronexus come up and introduce herself, and then she will present the monthly financials at this time.
So I'm Catherine Kokorian. I'm a certified public accountant. I've been, my history is I've worked at Plant Brand for 17 years, and I've always served not-for-profits, school districts, and other school entities, private schools as well. So I've kind of devoted my life to the not-for-profit sector. I've worked with Pronexus now for 3 years. Prior to that, I was at Financial One serving various not-for-profit entities. And so I've spent my life kind of in this realm of what we're looking at. I've only really been here for probably 3 weeks. We've been here and really probably 55 hours or so. But what we wanted to do is kind of show you with all the upheaval of the unknowns with the state of Michigan right now and with the federal government. What we wanted to look at is your general fund cash flow, because we thought that was quite important. And then we'll have the full financial package next time. So what I just wanted to point out is last year at this time, at August 31st, we started, see that top row there? We started, this is just general fund. We started with that $29 million, right? And then we were able to move through the year consistently to stay at that fund balance. When we look at the end of the year here at August, well, the beginning of this year, August 31st, the very, very bottom row, we see the $24 million right there. And really at the same place, because what we did is we have tax anticipation notes that we've issued in order to make sure our budget is funded correctly and consistently, but we paid those off earlier than we did last year. So we're really truly in the same cash position that we were last year. And I think if we stay on top of this on a monthly basis, we will be in a good financial position as we monitor it. There's lots of balls in the air, as we all know, but I think even with the cuts, I think we're hopeful to stay in the same spot. And a lot of our capital investment happened last year, so we'll be alleviated with that capital outlay this year because a lot of our improvements were last year. I mean, there'll be continuous improvements, but I think what we need to do is just every month, besides giving you the full accrual financial statements, stay on top of this cash flow. Make sure we're in a position to do what we need to do because we're here to do the right thing for the right reasons for the students. That's what we're here for. And so we're really excited to be here, and we think we can really help in your financial department in order to keep you in a good spot always. So I don't know if you have any questions with that.
Trustees, are there any questions? No questions?
No questions?
Okay, no questions.
All right.
We'll see you October 20th.
Okay, thank you. All right.
Okay, thank you very much. All right, next on our agenda is communications, petitions, and delegations. VP Bowman.
Your request to, excuse me, I apologize. Your request to address the Pontiac Board of Education for 3 minutes is granted with your commitment that all comments will be delivered with courtesy and civility. Failure to do so will result in forfeiture of your allotted time. First up, we have Mr. Raymond Wiggins.
Good evening, members of the board and Pontiac community. My name is Raymond E. Wiggins Jr., and I have the pleasure of serving as the 27th poll mark for the Pontiac Alumni Chapter. With me tonight is the Vice Poll Mark of Pontiac Alumni Chapter, Don McNeil, Colton Dozier, who is our God-Right Director, Brother Mayberry, who's an educator, who also has a SAT program that he takes young people through with a very high success rate of what he does. Brother Darrell Morrow, who is one of the advisors for Kappa League, and Brother Curtis Harry, who is our 25th chapter poll mark. One of our flagship initiatives is our Kappa League program, a mentoring program dedicated to developing young men into leaders, scholars, and community servants. Through Kappa League, we provide young men with exposure to academic support, career readiness, leadership development, and community service. These young men learn practical skills such as financial literacy, public speaking, and networking, while also giving back to their neighborhoods through service projects. Right now, we're proud to serve students from several surrounding school districts. Just Saturday, we had a Kappa League chapter meeting with 27 young men. But I want to bring attention to a concern that we have. Out of those 27 young men, we only have one young man that's from the Pontiac School District. For a program rooted here in Pontiac and for a city with such great potential in its youth, that number should be much higher. We are here tonight to change that. We want more Pontiac young men to benefit from Kappa League's opportunities to be prepared for college, careers, and leadership. Our goal is not only to mentor, but to partner with schools, parents, and the community to ensure Pontiac students are at the center of this program. I invite you to help us by spreading the word, connect us with families, and support efforts to increase participation from Pontiac. Together, we can make sure more of our young men are equipped with the tools to achieve in every field of human endeavor. Thank you for your time and your commitment to the students of Pontiac. One other thing we wanted to talk about is we know with the backpack giveaway, when we heard the situation this year, we jumped in and went and tried to solicit some funds that we can help contribute to those backpacks. I know some of you know our dear brother Roger Davis, who passed back in 2015, and that was something that he was very, very, very passionate about. We discussed as a chapter, one of the things we would like to do in the coming years is hopefully partner, hopefully with the school district next year, and we would like to bring that back in-house, and the Pontiac Kappa Alumni Chapter will support that. And we would like to do that and work with the school district to ensure that this is an ongoing thing, and hopefully you don't run into those situations again. So with that, we'd like to thank you for your time. We are open to meet to figure out how we can partner and make this thing work so that we can get more youth in our program. Thank you.
Thank you.
Next, we have John Paul Torrey. Well, that's it. That concludes the.
All right, thank you very much. All right, moving down to board comments and announcements. We'll start Trustee Dooley.
No comments.
Okay, Trustee Miller.
I have a few. Good evening, everyone. I want to say happy October to everyone. As you see, I have on my pink blazer. October is Breast Cancer Awareness Month. So I am wearing my pink blazer for the entire month of October for my mother, who's a survivor. So Mom, I love you. Continue to fight, even though I know she's not watching, but at least I'll have proof that I wore my pink blazer so she can't fuss at me. And I'm an adult and she still fuss. So I love you, Mom, and everybody else who's with this fight and those that we have lost. All right, I want to welcome, she's already left, but to ProNexus. I'm excited that we will have some consistency with our budget. And I just want to say that we deserve that. Our community deserves to understand where we are on our budget. The teachers and staff deserve to know what the district financial status is. And my hopes is that while we continue to have a very clear view of where we are, when we do things like going to talks for our staff and teachers and things of that sort, we have a better understanding. So when we say we can't do something, we have some supporting documents behind it instead of we can't do it just because we can't. So I'm hoping that we will do that. And I just want to remind the community that with everything that's going on, remember guys, this Pontiac School District belongs to you, all of you. It doesn't belong to this board. It doesn't belong to Dr. Leverett. It belongs to you. So I really encourage you guys to be more proactive with us as we take this journey together, because we need everybody. It's going to take an entire village to do what's right by our children, to do what's right. Thank you all and have a good night.
Thank you. Secretary Davis Smith?
Good evening. I really don't have much to say, but like Trustee Miller just said, it's going to take all of us. We are still in the unknown about what things will transpire with the federal shutdown and things like that. And so I'm just asking for prayer for our district. And that's it. Have a great night.
Okay, thank you. Treasurer Terry?
No comments tonight. Thank you.
VP Bowman?
This was a great meeting. I'm glad that we were able to get in and out of here at a good amount of time. But I just would like to remind the Pontiac community, yes, this is election season. After this election is over, we still gonna live here. So can we please treat each other properly? Can we please treat each other with some decency, dignity, and respect? You may support whatever candidate or initiative you so choose to. But with that being said, can we please comport ourselves in such a way to where after this, we can still live here and say hi if we so choose. So remember to treat people properly. And to my family, I just want to say I love you all and continue to press forward with my my uncle, my cousins, and just Pontiac. We're in this together and just continue to move forward. Good night.
Thank you, VP Bowman. All right, I want to remind everybody that this week is homecoming week for Pontiac High School. Invite everyone to come out to the homecoming game on Friday, October the 10th. Doors open at 6 p.m. Kickoff is at 7. Homecoming parade will start at 4:30 p.m. And so we just want to invite the community and all of our students to come out and join us this week for our homecoming game. Also, I want to encourage every registered voter to get out and vote. We have the mayoral candidates, and we also have the sinking fund on the ballot this year. It's on the back of the ballot, so don't forget to turn it over. But we encourage you all to get out to vote and support the sinking fund this year. And I think that's all that I have tonight, too. So thank you for joining us tonight. And I thank Honors Health community for the support that they give to our students and families here in the Pontiac School District. And I also appreciate the men of Kappa Alpha Psi fraternity for coming to support and express interest in being a part of our students' lives as well. So with that being said, I would like to ask for a motion to adjourn
So
our
moved.
meeting.
Support.
It's been moved by Trustee Dooley and supported by VP Bowman to adjourn this meeting. Any questions? Roll call, please.
Trustee Miller,
Yes.
Treasurer Terry,
Yes.
VP Bowman.
Yes.
I'm voting yes. Trustee Dooley
Yes.
and President Hannah.
Yes.
That passes 6-0.
Okay, the time is now 7:03 p.m. and this meeting is adjourned. Have a good night, everybody, and thank you.
When is the? Mm-hmm.